love ecstasy. The UN reckons we consume more of it per capita than anyone else in the world. But sometimes it all goes wrong.
The 25-year-old pharmacist who collapsed at Stereosonic after taking ecstasy and MDMA.
The second person has died at Stereosonic. This happened at the Adelaide event.
Georgina Barter collapsed suddenly. She took just 1.5 pills.
There were 7 deaths in 1 year. And at the end of last summer, debate raged over whether drug testing at festivals could save lives by helping users work out what's in their pill.
You will have to ask the policymakers why they have not instituted this action.
Because pill testing will not save a life.
So 6 months on, has anything changed? I'm on my way to Splendour in the Grass, the first festival of the season. In February, there was talk that testing could be trialled here. But in a quick call to festival organisers, I've confirmed there'll be no pill testing at this year's festival. There's a long line waiting for the festival shuttle, so I decided to ask a few questions.
Yeah, what's the question?
I think they should do pill testing.
I've bought a testing kit before.
Good question.
And
Need to think about
it didn't work.
Like, you don't want to have unknown stuff in your system.
So why do you reckon it's a bad idea? Because you get bad influences.
Oh yeah, heaps. Oh, it's fantastic.
Why do you do it?
Oh, because it's just like convenient and like just like sick.
Getting mail is fun.
Hold on, did you hear what that guy said? He said,
Getting mail is fun.
So I asked Australia Post about it in a Freedom of Information request. And incredibly, they told me they don't have the technology or equipment to detect drugs sent via post. They said, Australia Post does not have sniffer dogs or X-ray machines. Crazy, huh? It's pretty much impossible to quantify how many Australians are buying drugs online, but everyone I've spoken to says it's common. So I decided to put in another request, this time to Border Force, to see how many drug parcels they've intercepted coming into Australia. Here's what I found. Last year, Border Force confiscated nearly 13,000 drug shipments. A good chunk of that was cannabis, but there was also heaps of ecstasy. Let's take a closer look at that. There were nearly 3,000 parcels of ecstasy seized. The total weight was nearly 100 kilograms, and that's a lot of pills. More than 300,000 pills, in fact. Most of it came from the Netherlands, the UK, Canada and Germany. But of course, this data only tells us what's being seized. Could this just be the tip of the iceberg? At the very least, we can say thousands of Australians buy drugs online each year. And so I'm curious, are they also testing it themselves?
I found 2 shops around Byron that actually sell pill testing kits. And I went in to have a chat and both of them said that they see a few more sales during Splendour in the Grass. But when I asked them if they'd talk to me on camera about it, both of them got really shy and said, really, pill testing is just too political to talk about.
Finally, I'm in luck.
We sell Easy Test. Not a lot of people come in to grab them, but a couple of people have. They're good for safety because if you are going to have something like that, you want to make sure that you know what you're taking.
If you saw someone with their own pill testing kit testing their own pills, what would you do?
Yeah, firstly for us to find someone testing their own pills, I think they're very heavily under the influence anyway, because in my many years of policing, I've never seen a person test the pills at an event, any event. We just want to look after them, make sure they go home safe. We're not going to rest our way out of the problem with drugs.
I took a pill in Ibiza to show Avicii I was cool. And when I finally got sober, felt 10 years older, but fuck it, it was something to do.